Hello dear students, today we'll be starting with the next topic of our chapter number 4, that is electron dot structures. So here we shall be discussing about the structures of different carbon compounds with the help of dots or cross. So in this type of structures we will be showing the outermost electrons of each element in the form of dot or cross. It is given by scientist Lewis, therefore it is known as Lewis structure or Lewis dot structures. So here is the methane molecule which is shown first. The simplest molecule of carbon formed by sharing 4 electrons is methane. So here methane has been shown. Here C is in between carbon in the center, then it is having 4 electrons outermost, that is shown by cross, and then hydrogen, 4 hydrogen atoms are there which are having 1 electron outermost, it is shown with the help of dots. So here what happens, carbon is drawn in between, then 4 outermost electrons, and then 1 electron of each hydrogen, and then we have to encircle them. So this will show the electron dot structure of methane. Here in the question you can see make electron dot structures of N2, O2, H2O, CO2 and NH3. These you have to make in your notebook, all 5, with the help of some other examples which I am showing you. See here you can see the electron dot structure of CH3 bond CH3, that is C2H6, it is ethane. So its name is ethane, it is having 2 carbons, then 6 hydrogen are there because 3 bonds are fulfilled, 3 valencies have been fulfilled by hydrogen of each carbon, and 1 it will share with each other. That means 1 carbon will share 1 electron with the other carbon. So here 2 carbon atoms are there. You can see here this one and this is first and this is second. 2 carbon atoms are there. Then they are bonded with hydrogen atoms. First, second, third you can see here. Then 1, 2 and 3 here also you can see. So these are the structure of ethane. You can see C2H6, and this is the type of bonding in electron dot structure of ethane. Next is the structure of ethene, that is C2H4. Here also 2 carbons are there, and here what happens that 2 hydrogen are there with each carbon, whereas the carbon atoms are making 2 bonds. First of all, in ethane there were only single bonds. Now here carbon is having double bond with another carbon atom. So the structure will be CH2 double bond CH2. Like this the bonding is there. Carbon having 2 bonds with another carbon, and it is also sharing electrons with 2 hydrogen atoms. So it is C2H4 electron dot structure. You can see here. So the shared part is 4 electrons total, shared between 2 carbons, and sharing between hydrogen is same, 1 of carbon, another of hydrogen. Like this we have to do. Next is example ethyne. It is C2H2. So here carbon can form 3 bonds. Actually carbon can make multiple bonds, single bond, double bond, triple bond. So here I have shown you all the 3 types of bonding. First was single bond, second is double bond, and third one is triple bonding. So multiple bond formation is also a property of carbon. Therefore it is considered as versatile in nature. So here ethyne has been shown. So the structure will be carbon, triple bond, carbon, single bond hydrogen, here also single bond hydrogen. So the bonding will be like this, and the electron dot structure is shown in the diagram. So here 6 electrons are between 2 carbon atoms and 3 bonds are there, whereas in hydrogen sharing there are 2 electrons, one of carbon, one of hydrogen, like we have discussed before. Then let's talk about NH3. I have given you NH3 in the homework also. It is given here. The answer is also here. So you can see that a shared pair is also shown between nitrogen and hydrogen here. And ammonia molecule is this. NH3 is ammonia. Shared pair is also here. So nitrogen shares 3 electrons with 3 hydrogen atoms and 2 electrons, because nitrogen is having atomic number 7. So configuration will be 2, 5 in K and L shell. So 5 is the outermost, so 3 is shared, 3 electrons are shared with hydrogen, and 2 electrons will be left as lone pair. These are known as lone pair, which is shown here. 2 electrons which are non-bonded, they are known as lone, L-O-N-E, lone pair. Okay, so now let's discuss the next one. This is N2. N2O2, this also I have given. So N2 is having this type of electron dot structure. It is having 3 bonds between 2 nitrogen atoms, and 2 electrons will be lone pair, that is unbonded, they will remain. So here it is shown, these are lone pairs and 6 electrons are the shared one. 3 bonds will be formed, that means 1 bond and 2 electrons. So here 3 shared pairs are there. Now next one, O2. O2 is having number 8, oxygen is having number 8, so its configuration will be 2, 6, outermost 6 electrons. So it will share 2 electrons with another oxygen atom. So it will be like this, that here it is 4 electrons being shared and 2 bonds will be formed, whereas there will be 2 lone pairs, unbonded pair. First is this, second, and in another oxygen, first and second. So these are lone pairs. This is the electron dot structure of O2. Next, here you can see the complex structure. After learning the easy structures, we can move on to the hard one also. This is benzene structure. All of you must be aware about benzene. You have heard somewhere in chemistry that benzene is useful. Benzene is a non-polar solvent. It is a type of chemical which is present in labs, or it is used in chemical processes, and it is aromatic compound. That means it is having a aroma, smell, a particular smell, and it is sparkling and lustrous also, and it can burn your skin if it is taken on your skin or hand or something like that. So you should be careful while handling this chemical. So here the resonating structure, Kekulé structure, it is written. Actually the scientist which discovered this structure, or which gave the structure of benzene, is Kekulé. So after his name, this is Kekulé structure shown in B, diagram B. And C diagram is also of benzene. Carbon and hydrogen are not shown. And the first one is electron dot structure. A part is the electron dot structure, and the sharing of electrons have been shown here. So the formula is C6H6. There are 6 carbons and 6 hydrogen in this molecule of benzene. Next, we should consider this one. This is cyclohexane. This is also having 6 carbons but 12 hydrogens, because the benzene structure was having 3 double bonds, whereas this is having only single bonds. So to satisfy the valency of carbon, we have to count and arrange the structures. So 6 carbon are there. So there should be 12 hydrogen to complete the valency, and it is cyclic. So 2 bonds will be completed with other carbon atoms in the structure. So it is cyclohexane.